it's somehow a knowing in me, a basic truth, something that I know I can gauge what's going on with. And it does resonate in us, usually so deep that we don't trust it. We take what's going on superficially to heart, and that's damaging. It's not right. It's not, it doesn't provide us to be happy. Life is not meant to be a happy place. We got to watch, beware. I think it's wonderful when people are aware, and sometimes they're asleep, they don't want to wake up, be aware their whole lives, and we have to let that be okay. It's a choice. But when in our life we come against circumstances and they don't fit, for example, I had an aunt who loved me more than herself. She loved me. It was love. I was her pet. I was her, she didn't have anybody to dote on, and so she doted on me. And when we went shopping, I remember once we went shopping for a pair of shoes for myself. Now, she wanted me to look around at all these shoes, and I went to the ones I wanted. Now, her values were too expensive. Can't afford it. You can have 5 of these instead of that one. Inside me, I said I want that one. I could have those 5. I'd never wear them. They weren't me. I'd be embarrassed. I wouldn't feel right. I want those. And I had to fight all of that other stuff. Sometimes leave the choice and come back and get them myself later, or have them come into my life. That's trusting oneself, one's voice, one's true core values. I came in with that kind of extraordinary discerning eye about things. I want the best. I want to go after the best. I call it the bar. My bar is set really high. So that doesn't make it fair to other people, because that makes me arrogant and judgmental and thinking I'm better than other people. That's not true. My core values that's just my bar. That's just where I make my choices from. So it's not acceptable to accept anything that's really good for other people. I just have to say, okay, that's that, but this is me. This is what I want. This is what I'm striving for. So we learn that along the way. We get messages from different people, different circumstances, to hit that place, happy, core. But then, because it's not common, we just don't trust. We're taught not to trust it. You got to do this. You got to have these 5 shoes or you don't get anything. Okay, I'll take nothing. And that's choosing into all these miracles and wonderful choices we have, and accepting mediocrity, or what's common, or what's everybody does. See, I don't play that game. What works for me, and it isn't always what works for everybody else, unless I've shown them that what I do makes them happier. See, that's really fun, to let people see what's possible. So I never had wonderful cars for myself. I mean, yes, they were great, but I had them to share. I had them so other people could see what is possible. I love that. I love to celebrate life. Always have. Was I always allowed to growing up? No. So, that's the battle in a way. Life in a body, I say. Life in a body.